Liz and I were together in the cast of Merrily We Roll Along in 1981. We were very, very young.
We were in the ensemble. We did understudy rehearsals together.
Yes.
An aeroplane roars across the bay, but I can hear you as clear as day. You said you loved me above the sound and speed. With your love, what more do I need?
Liz actually premiered that song, right?
Right, at a concert called a Stephen Sondheim Evening. There's actually a CD of it. We did it in 1983. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
It's from a show called Saturday Night that was never produced and had never been really heard outside of probably a backers audition or something like that. And
then there was an off-Broadway
there was a off-Broadway production eventually of it.
And now a lot of people do. That's a great. I don't know how old your students are, but I think that's a terrific song.
And a
young
perfect
people.
score to look at for age-appropriate material, because I think the whole cast is young people.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some real gems in it.
This is extreme Sondheim. Part of me is everybody there, because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate you going even more. I mean, you must have lots of better things to do. Not a word of it to Paul. Remember, Paul, you know the man I'm going to marry, but I'm not, because it wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. The first time I ever did it was at a symphony concert in Chicago outside, and he was there.
Oh,
terrifying. Doesn't matter, just as long as he comes along, but not with trumpets or lightning flashing or shining armor. He may be daring, he may be dashing, or maybe he's a farmer.
You know, it's like learning a Shakespeare monologue. It like stays with you forever, and I think as you grow and continue to sing it, you find new shades and new colors. And
I think he was only interested in doing something new.
Yeah, I love that.
The big sort of 70s shows of Company, Follies, Night Music, Pacific Overtures, and Sweeney Todd were all so groundbreaking and daring. Sweeney Todd was the first show that I saw, and I stalked it.
My son was in a production in middle school of Into the Woods, and it by far is the best thing I ever saw in the whole school district. And they were very young when they did it, but there was something the kids really rose to the occasion. Personally, I always prefer a singer who sings the lyrics and tells the story and will move me or make me laugh over someone who has a great voice. Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up to the ground, while another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us who got off of the train and the plane and the bus maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. You never stop working on a song. It's always different every time you do it, and everything is a work in progress. I think if you ever go, okay, I can do that one, you're in trouble.
A lot of those early recordings, they're not these like fierce singers. Like when you listen to Glennis Johns, like it's like these are people who are actors who get it. And I love that he chose those people, that those people were hired to tell the story.
Right, very unique.
Very unique
actors,
right.
And very
and
unique
voices.
And the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky.
I think it's such a great lesson in how encouraging your students to use their own experiences and their own imaginations to come up with their own personal interpretations of songs can be so powerful. I mean, you found something so meaningful to you, and therefore it became so meaningful to us when you performed it.
I always try to deliver myself when I go into a room, and I feel like I've been in this business long enough and through trial and error, what I have realized is that I shouldn't try to be anybody else. I should really try to sell the best me that I can be.
You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Goes by,
Or am I losing my...
I'll die day after day after day after day after day till the days go